Why, hello everyone. This is Shop Talk with Buck. I am Buck and welcome to my shop. Today I was going to talk to you about why I made Shop Talk with Buck. What had happened when I was finally talked into doing YouTube. I guess my wife worked on me for 2 or 3 years. Finally taught me into doing it, and so it was sort of Solutions with Buck is what the main channel is. But I developed this channel. It's been a long time since I've discussed this. For the new people, probably don't know this if they hadn't gone back and looked. But for me and a lot of people, is talking in front of the camera was quite uncomfortable. And it kind of, you could tell it in the camera that it wasn't good. But I run across this YouTube video. It's talking about talking in front of the camera, a little exercise to do. So I tried it. A 30-day talking head in front of the camera. Talk 5 to 10 minutes on the subject you know about. My first one. I finally got 4 minutes in, but we're talking 5 to 10 minutes, right? I really should have cut it off at a little better than 3. It wasn't good. Not to say that I'm good now. I'm just more comfortable now. But I went ahead and I did it every day. Every morning I come down here, I fired it up, and I just, whatever come to mind, I talked about it I tried 5 to 10 minutes. But it didn't seem like I was doing any good there for 4 or 5 days. Then it seemed I was looking forward to this. I know that was odd to me, that I actually looked forward to this. So by the time I got to 30 days, that last one, I was wondering what I was going to do. You know, the 30-day talking head is over. But I had no problem talking 15, 20 minutes. But I was talking about everything come to mind. Just everything. You know, growing up, my first car, it was just anything come along. The things I picked up from my grandfather and that generation that come through the Depression. It was just everything. But in the process of all of this, you can imagine how big this was. I lost a hard drive and it was gone. So I thought, well, I'll just do a round 2. Do another 30-day talking head in front of the camera, round 2. Well, by the time I got through that 30 days, I had no problem talking in front of the camera. And it kind of began to show a little bit that I was more comfortable. Because what I got to thinking, when I'm making the videos, I want to talk to you. I noticed a lot of videos, they'll be looking beside you, talking to the one beside you. I wanted to talk to you. So that second when I trained myself to look at the camera, And that seemed to help because to me I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of takes away from it if they're constantly looking beside you. And never take their eyes off beside you. Now, that looks kind of odd to me. I want to talk to you if you want to hear me. If you don't want to hear me, well, you can just move on. I mean, isn't that what way it's supposed to work? Yes, yeah, maybe. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. I got to talking about things that's going on in the shop, updates, what happened that week, and this and that. And it was getting, I don't know, I think I need to go back talking head in front of the camera where I can stay connected to the you. Uh, you know, after a while, you kind of run out of stuff to talk about. Go over it again? So I don't know. But anyway, I thought after that second round, because one thing about digital stuff, it's easy to lose. I got two 14 terabyte hard drives. I mean, some people do the iCloud and stuff like that. Well, I can't afford that because these videos get huge. And also, it'll take 3 or 4 days to migrate to the iCloud. These videos are so big. Well, by the time you've done that, you've already done another nice migrating again. Now they want more money for storage. I'll just make me a Shop Talk with Buck. Use their storage. Never, excuse me. Never thought I would, you know, I don't know if y'all watching this, look at the subscribers. It's over 875 subscribers. Who would have thought that I could stand here and talk and that many people would subscribe? Never would have thought it. So I just kept talking. Then I'd give updates on a project. I might even do a little project. I try to keep it short. Sometimes that's difficult. It's like my other channel, I did projects with it, and I like bringing the detail out, and I get enough comments where they like the details. Well, it's hard to bring details out on a little 5 or 10 minute video because I try to do it in a certain way, in a way that you could copy it, what I was doing, if you wanted to build something like I was doing. And it seems like I got comments that I was taking too long and all this, but I was getting excuse me, wow. But I was getting enough comments they were appreciating the details, so that's the way I went. However, in this channel, it was more just me talking and staying comfortable talking to you. That's what this channel was about. I got where I really enjoyed talking to the camera 5 or 10 minutes. I never would have thought in 1,000 years that would happen, but I did. I got comfortable with it. And then it kept growing. And like I say, it's over 875 subscribers on this channel. I want to thank everybody that is subscribed. I want to thank everybody that has watching the videos that's giving me comments. I love them comments. I like your thoughts, good or bad. I mean, I've gotten some, and before I did, I often thought that, well, a bunch of negativity, how that I figured it'd hurt my feelings and all. It really don't. It hasn't bothered me a bit. I'm really surprised at that. But I don't know. Sometimes I make a list, and most of the time I leave the list up. Now I forget to bring it down here. Well, dang. I've covered it all. That's kind of odd. Usually I forget about half of it. But shop talk. I made a video about cutting a pole, and it was getting different angles and all of that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I finally got it put together. See, when I'm filming for YouTube, that's half the time it takes to do a project. In other words, it takes twice as long to do a project. But one thing, I built a board that I could, clapper board. That has helped me more than when I get up there and go to video and finding what videos, that helps me more than anything. So talking in front of the camera is what this channel was originally about. I don't know. The ones that are on this channel, if they would like to see a project or see a jig, I've got an L fence that goes on a table saw. We do flush trim cuts, cut odd shapes and that kind of thing. It'll do a certain amount of straightening an edge, you know, but it's quick and easy to set up. If y'all would like to see that, I'll leave a link to it in the description. That is, I think it's blowed up. I really don't know what the definition of blowed up or viral is. I need to look that up, don't I? I got over 100,000 views on that. It's been up 2 or 3 weeks, I guess. 4 weeks, maybe. But it is, to me, it's blowed up, because usually I get 400 or 500, maybe 1,000 views. That sucker took off. It looked like it. My biggest video then up to then was a yo-yo video that I did for practice. That was over a year ago. But I was making yo-yos for my grandkids. There's 5 of them. I just finished one. Then I thought, well, at the time I was doing this, I was doing a lot of practicing. I thought, well, I'll just practice making a yo-yo. Yeah, he got 17,000 views. I just practiced. My wife talked me in there and I wasn't even going to air it. YouTube's a funny thing. I see a lot of YouTubes, how to grow your channel, and a lot of channels that YouTube's picking on me and all this kind of stuff. Of everything I've seen, I don't think that's right. Because if you're not monetized, like this channel here is not, but I'm sure they're putting ads in there. Well, if you're not monetized, YouTube gets all of the ads. You know, they don't have to share it. So it would behoove them to promote your video because they get all of the... So I don't think they're picking on anybody. I kind of figured out how to do it. It's all in a lot of it's in the thumbnail. You can take a thumbnail and I hate the channels that do a thumbnail, and you watch the thumbnail and it has nothing to do with the video. Clickbait. So I wasn't going to do that. I'd rather not get the click views as to try to fool somebody to clicking on it. I mean, what's the point? I'd rather them watch the video. So if they find my video, they kind of hang in there with me. But I tried the clickbait and really didn't realize I was doing it, and it didn't take me long to quit that because I just didn't feel like doing it. So I don't know. I do woodworking. I like woodworking. I gathered all this stuff by working overtime and everything. For when I retired, I was fortunate enough to get this job that I was going to do woodworking, but I wasn't going to do woodworking in a way that it was like a factory. Cause I was fortunate enough to have a good retirement and all that, and I just want to enjoy myself here. And if I got to spit out 100 or something, 100 boxes of this and that, I just will stay at work. Here I won't do what I want to when I want to do it, and so forth and so on. But then I got talked into doing YouTube. My wife, she handed me till I did it, you know. Y'all go back and look at that very first one. She's following me around with the camera. Golly, bum. I think I did a dogwood pencil cup. Don't even think the guy give me the piece of dogwood, and I give him the pencil cup. But anyway, she followed me around, and what you done? But, you know, one thing led to another. And I had to get comfortable in front of the camera, and that's what this channel's about. So what I'm gonna do, I'll end that there. I just want to explain to you what's going on with Shop Talk and why it's here. And if you want to leave me a comment, I would definitely appreciate it. Give me your thoughts on it. If you like projects and jigs and tricks and that kind of stuff, Sawdust Solutions with Buck is the channel I originally started, and it's still going on today. I got 5,900 subscribers on that channel. That elephant's blowed up and carried it, you know. Maybe, hopefully won't fizzle out, but I don't know, time will tell. I'm just enjoying it. It's pretty cool, actually. It's kind of humbling in a way. I never would have thought. When it got over 200 subscribers, me and my wife was talking about it, said, well, we don't have that many friends and family. So, so it just kind of rocked on, and here we are. And I think kind of go back and reiterate what this channel's about, and I hope you like it. Some people seem to like it. I mean, you know, but it's for me to get comfortable in front of the camera talking to you. And I hope you enjoyed it. I will catch you on the next one. Y'all hang in there with me now. Hang in there with me. It'll be all right. Y'all be safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, Saturday morning, talking to the camera. Yep, talking to the camera, I mean. Who would have thought it 10 years ago I'd be talking to a camera?